We are here at a very far away place in Nevada. We found some World War II biplanes. Oh wow. So did he? Oh, that is just like the pictures. There's just a lot of stuff.
There's a ton of stuff. And there's a ton of new stuff in there.
Yeah.
And there's a ton of used stuff. And there's a ton of stuff that are obviously for Stearmans. There's a ton of stuff for all these other planes in here. There's obviously engines over there. There's a lot. It's a lot. And obviously there's a lot of value in it if you know what you're looking at. And we don't always know exactly what we're looking at because I never grew up with these things. So it's nice. It's nice to see some of it, and it's like unique. Like here's brand new cylinders. It's still in the cosmos.
Oh wow!
These are all, and a lot of these are brand new, still in boxes. Like I said, there's value in a lot of stuff, and a lot of it's
crazy.
A lot of it's really cool. It's too bad that in where we got this stuff out of my uncle's house in California, there was just pack rats everywhere, and so they ate a lot. You could see where they ate a lot of it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, but like having the original boxes and stuff like that, and looking in here and like.
And so there's just radial engine stuff everywhere.
And then look over here, obviously we got radial engines. Complete, neat, non-complete. They're sitting over here. There's
you can't go
there's
a
cases.
step without stepping. So
Obviously.
trade shaft to some massive.
That's going to go to one of these Rangers. That's
Oh, yeah,
Go to a
yeah.
Ranger engine.
I thought I saw the two or three of them there.
Yeah, because that's in that is the Ranger engine.
Yeah.
And obviously we have
So
all the
you
radios.
fly and stuff?
I'm learning.
Okay.
I started taking flying lessons.
Good.
I know more about planes than I know about how to fly them yet. So.
Yeah. And did you help work on them or anything?
I never did. No, I just very mechanically inclined over my life, and I've just learned a lot. And mechanics, like I look at a lot of the mechanics and understand how it works.
Yeah.
You know, that part I'm still learning to fly. I've only got half a dozen lessons under my belt so far.
Well done, though. Yeah,
you know,
go
heck,
for it. And did you, because what I heard was, so your mom, this is your uncle's stuff.
This is my uncle's stuff.
Yeah, and then it would be what your grandpa was like the hardcore crazy aviation nut, right?
That would be their dad, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so they started all back in the the 30s, 40s, and 50s, and they were doing all the crop dusting and all that. So I mean, that's what they did, and all these Stearmans and that's what they started crop dusting with back then. So that's what they grew up flying. That's why my uncle likes stuff like this.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's where it comes
Now,
from.
what do you know about this airplane here? Clearly it's a Great Lakes back there, but and the Ranger engine you mentioned. Do you know what year this is?
I don't.
Okay.
It's on the title. My mom has all that
Yeah,
stuff.
it was like the 41 or something
Yeah.
like that.
And we looked it all, went over, and obviously you can pull up the engine compartment there. You know, you can see my uncle, he took immaculate pictures.
All right, folks, we're out here chasing the coolest airplanes on the planet. Vintage warbirds, shiny jets, you name it. But before we dive into this beauty behind me, or the next one, let's talk about something just as important as keeping these planes in the sky. That's keeping your personal data grounded and safe. That's where Incogni comes in. Hey look, when I'm traveling the world to check out these flying machines, I'm online booking flights, hotels, driving at truck stops, and sharing info into the left and the right. But here's the kicker, data brokers are out there scooping up your personal info like it's a free buffet. Your name, email, even your home address, it could be floating around sold to the highest bidder. Not cool, right? That's why I use Incogni. This awesome service hunts down those shady data brokers and demands they remove your info from their databases. It's like sending a cease and desist letter to every creepy corner of the internet. Incogni scrubs your data clean so you can focus on what matters, like chasing epic planes or planning your next great adventure. It's super easy to use, takes just a few minutes to set up, and Incogni keeps working in the background to protect your privacy. Plus, it's also affordable, way cheaper than a new propeller. head over to incogni.com and use my code Jimmy's World for a 60% off your annual plan. Keep your data safe, and let's keep exploring the skies. That's incogni.com. Use the code Jimmy's World for 60% off your annual plan.
He made
Oh my gosh, that looks brand new.
That's what I'm saying.
Holy
He spent the last years of
moly.
his life making them back to clean, original, and restoring them the best he could.
Yeah, because she was telling me that I guess he passed away from a brain.
He had a so
Cancer or
in the
something like
90s he had a brainstem tumor, and he had that taken out, and after that it affected him to where he couldn't fly no more. And so planes were his life from being a kid and everything. So he was just going through all these things and just cleaning them and restoring them. He had the Stearman that we left in the family, and he literally took it all the way down to the frame, reskinned it, everything.
Gosh, that takes. I mean, there's a different level of craftsmanship that is
Patience.
rare to
It's
find.
Patience.
Yeah, that's for years and years.
You don't just take an airplane apart and put it back together in an afternoon. So,
Yeah.
but,
Wow.
But
And
yes.
now, what is? Do you know what frame this is?
Nope, I can't tell you. I know for sure. I don't know if it's another Pitts or an experimental or whatever they were doing with it exactly. My uncle was a kind of a secretive man. He didn't like to explain everything to everybody all the time. He was kind of like, if you need to know, I'll tell you.
Yeah. There you go.
And nobody knew exactly what he was doing all the time, just because he grew up in that era where nobody needed to know what he was doing. But
I
yes.
mean, besides just working on
Yeah.
his stuff all the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
And those are the wings for that.
So there's some wings for, obviously all of this over here. He has all of them stacked up in there. He has other wings that because you can see over here, he has the templates for all the wood portions to build his own. So
Yeah, because that's
he
all
will make
this
all
right
his
here.
own, yep. There's all his own ribs and everything in there.
I don't know if
There's
we can-
more down there. We have
Here we go. We got this right here.
we
And
have
that is
all-
what has always impressed me. They literally would make the ribs for the wings and build
Glues.
everything. They would just go to get the right wood, the right glue, or mix their own glue. And I mean, it's just, the craftsmanship is a whole different level. It's amazing.
And we have a lot of wood. And there's not all of
Oh
it's
my
even here.
goodness.
We have more wood that he had stacked up. We have the sheets of the little thin plywood that goes on the outside.
Right.
We have sheets of that. We have more stuff, just not here. But this is like 95% of everything. Obviously, we have some really cool propellers, some old vintage propellers. That
Oh, look at that wood one.
look at
right
that
there.
thing. I mean, it is.
This one's seen some stuff.
You think? It's pretty beat up on the end. It must have
Wow.
seen something. But you know what? That's a really cool wall hanger.
Yeah, it is.
That's a really cool wall hanger and stuff like that.
Wow.
Um,
Step on that side.
That's probably one thing that I'd like to keep is one of the propellers for the wall hanger.
Yeah, here. Do you mind if I just say that you sent the email as part of the video? Okay. So this is Jim. He's the guy who sent me the email that said, "Hey, I know where there's some really cool airplanes that you might be interested in," and then sent me a couple of pictures of things, and heck yes, I'm all in. So Jim, thanks so much for sending me the email. And
Pleasure to meet you.
you've viewed the channel a little bit and
A lot.
endured some of our painful
Oh, yeah.
processes and mistakes, but yet here we are. And this, I gotta say,
Ready to
is-
make more.
that's right, yes. All right. Underneath, I have my What Could Go Wrong shirt on,
Oh,
but it's
no.
really cold, so
Yeah.
we're leaving that on.
Yeah, it's actually quite chilly today.
Yeah, so yeah, thanks again for sending me the email and making this happen. This is amazing.
These are some cool planes. I didn't realize.
Now, have you seen this stuff in person?
No.
Oh, wow. So how did you find out about it?
I was talking to Janet. She said she had a barn or a hangar full of planes, so I came on out and figured, well, she asked me to find somebody who might know what's something to do, and we started hunting.
Oh, yeah. Gosh, this is so neat.
Very cool.
And my So I heard an interesting story on this red one over here.
So to get to it, go around over there. To get over there.
There's walls we have to get to.
But the engine's in the middle.
There's
And the best way, if you notice from this angle, you see how narrow that plane is?
I sat in it already. I know.
Okay, so the guy I was talking to that knows more about biplanes than any other person I know, and we went to his place in Texas where he had all those biplanes.
Okay.
That airplane right there was designed in a school, and they specifically made it that width so they could get it out of the door. That's the only reason that that airplane is that skinny, is because they built it in a classroom, and that was as wide as the door was.
And your shoulders touch the windows if you're a bigger person.
Isn't that the craziest thing? Also, sadly, that's why that airplane never did well, is because it was so narrow.
Yeah.
Where all the other biplanes were.
As
or
my
any
uncle
other
would
plane
say,
that were
it
over
was-
there.
Bit of room.
My uncle would always say it was underpowered too.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
always
it was only
underpowered.
like a 65 horse
Yes.
engine or
Probably
something.
couldn't fit
He's-
a whole lot
Five
of.
cylinders.
He
too.
reminded me that he had more forced landings in that airplane than anything in his entire life.
Yep. Yep, that sounds right. And now the one next to it, is that, do you know if that's an experimental Pitts or if it's one of the original?
You could
built
look inside of it.
Okay.
It has all the numbers.
Should say whether it's
Yep.
experimental on the dash.
Yeah.
It should have all the numbers inside of it.
Oh, I mean, you even got the old school oil.
Oh yeah.
Wow. I mean,
And the paper cans and
you got the little can opener deal to open them, and it's
Spout.
still in it. It's not like it's going to be back to the water.
Well, they do actually over time. We found that the paper does get saturated with it. We had to throw a few of them away.
And so these are propellers, right?
Yep.
That's what they were saying. Oh, yeah, we got a couple more screws. to take
Yeah,
out.
we'll have to
Maybe
get
look at 'em.
Most of them look a lot like that.
Okay. Do you know if they're all metal or is there constant speed limits in there?
I'm not going to tell you. I know for sure in that box.
Beach something. 72-inch Beach Robbie? Wow.
Seven spark plug fingers.
Here we go. You can look at
Put on here, all the bearings in it, and everything already. Yeah. You know, and
Wait, there's nothing on that data plate. Oh wait, there is. Pitt Special. Make model 68.
Wow.
Model SC. Like, oh, this is it okay if I?
you're more than welcome
Okay.
to take it over and open it up.
Oh, come on.
Yep.
Here, let's slide it open. Oh. It is the experimental one. Okay.
That helps.
Huh?
So that helps.
Makes it easier to put it back in the air.
Yeah, it does.
Dang, that is tiny inside there.
Yeah. My uncle was not a very big guy.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was also short. So that's
Well, these are, I mean, Pitts. Everybody knows Pitts on the pilot side as the most difficult airplane to land because they're so short from
Wheel
front to
tail.
back, and the wheels are really narrow together. So these are just, but they were built specifically for acrobatics.
Yeah.
That's all they do. Something insane like a 12G, forward, backward, and all
You
that.
can do really high G, positive and negative, I believe.
It probably has a G meter in it. Yeah, right there. It's right in the center.
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh. Well, this shows 10
Hey.
and -5 that somebody did in it. Whether they actually did or not, who knows?
start hitting 10 G's, you're probably a little tired anyways.
Really?
Maybe see how many extra pins you had.
My uncle has.
Can we grab a flathead to open the cowling,
Yep.
the side on
I
this?
don't know if I have one. Do you guys have one?
There was a
I would
toolbox.
have known. I would have brought my tools. I might have a tool. I have one.
And that, I memean, that engine looks brand new that's inside this. The paint looks brand new. This is the fabric in the wings. All this, I was told that he spent the last years just restoring them because he couldn't fly anymore, but he still loved the airplanes. And it shows. This is one of the most remarkable barn finds I've ever came across. This is crazy.
Yeah, truly a barn fire.
Yeah. Oh, there's fabric in there. It's not just the frames. I don't know.
No, he wrapped everything in towels when he transported them.
Oh, it's the yellow and black. It must go to this one.
Wow.
Did your uncle ever fly anything out of here, in and out of this?
No.
No,
So he bought all this after.
Ooh, all the dust coming off of it?
He asked for
That might not be good.
so he was gonna use
You want to get close to it?
He bought it out, I believe, he bought all this stuff during or right after his summer. He's a lot of years trying to get.
Yeah, let's see what's under the hood.
Literally stuck right up underneath it.
Wow.
So they, and in the 90s, obviously, have that surgery. It's pretty hard on.
All right, we got an 0290 D2 is what engine is in this. 140 horsepower at 2800 RPM.
I'm sure. Especially at a nice good wind, and you can take off very easy. Yeah. To hold the brake and some throttle on. Wait till she gets you going. Oh, yeah.
Everything about this looks new.
That was just his favorite one. He just loved that thing.
Do you think oil is still in this?
We have pictures of him flying.
Yes. I'm gonna say yes. Let's just see.
That was his, like I said, and he was at that time in his life, he was a big guy. He had
No.
arms and decent shoulders. He's always been short. He's not tall. But yeah, like the pictures with him in there, he's like in there. And he's
Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if this engine, because there's no oil at all. There hasn't been for a very long time, but I wonder if the engine is pickled. And they put that rebuilding, it's just got assembly lube over everything inside. Because there's no rust in it. And it has a funny smell to it.
Obviously, the Great Lakes is a twin seat, it's a dual seat, and it has storage in there. And he has the seats loaded with aviation fuel right now.
And that's more of a flat engine.
So it's an inline, and it's an inverted inline. So the cylinders are upside down.
I mean, I would be shocked if there was fuel in this thing.
He has 3 blocks over here. That crank goes.
Yeah. There's no.
There's 3 of them over there put together. I don't know the history on them.
Wow.
Oh, I see it there. Okay.
Yeah. So he's bringing that in.
This is crazy. We got this deal right here. It's a Porterfield. What? It was like a 1936. There's a door on that side, so let's go over to that side. 1935.
Cylinders are all down.
Wow.
Yeah. They're all inverted.
I just love a beautiful wood propeller. And I'm not going to turn anything because he might have everything pickled. So we don't want to turn the propellers because then that messes up all the oil and the other stuff that was in the cylinder. So I'm not going to touch any of that.
Oh, it's not cheap.
Let's look at the engine.
I look at the 1950 and the 1960 airplanes that are still $100,000 to $200,000, and I'm like, that thing didn't even cost like nowhere near that, Randy.
Even in the 80s and early 80s, you could buy a 172 for.
Does that say it's only 90 horsepower?
Because I obviously wasn't born in the right time, and I missed out on a lot of that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, even
This engine,
even with that,
this five-cylinder radial engine over here, only makes 90 horsepower.
Yes, that's amazing.
That's insane.
Although for that little plane, it might work.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like Cubs and things like that were usually only 65,
Yeah,
so
65.
that is such a crazy little
Probably a
airplane.
little quicker than a Cub.
Wow, how skinny is that thing? Dude, that is tiny. Look, it's that big. Whoa. 1935, Porterfield, Kansas City, Missouri. Leather flying gloves. We have entered a different time. All right, clear on my side.
A few friends and that's cool.
Wow,
Look at that.
it's a work of art.
I can't believe it's still so clean.
Oh, is that lead ballast weight right there probably? Yeah.
It's just to help with the balance.
Wow. These had funky, everything about these engines is funky.
Oh yeah.
The starters and the generators and the mags and all that stuff. It's just super weird.
Well, just being upside down.
Yeah, exactly. It's the wrong way around.
Why?
I'm gonna
Move the propeller up is why.
take a. I'm assuming you soloed from the back, yeah.
Yeah, you probably have to, right?
Oh, nice. So I think I found more propellers.
and like I said, with all those
Says
cylinders,
something.
all in the blocks.
So okay, it just has an address on there.
This is only
But I'm assuming that's what's in those boxes right there. Is more propellers.
and people would love to buy it.
There's wheel pants for something down in there.
You can buy it if you want.
Check that out.
I didn't fight it away, so that's, you know,
Okay.
she wanted to give that, and she
The grand reveal. Oh, it's a radial that's assembled. Oh, it's an R680, the Lycoming. And I learned that there is a master rod, which is this one, and then all the rest of the rods connect to that one, which is wild.
And we have more rods over here too.
Yeah, it's wild. So he was in the process of rebuilding and reassembling this.
That engine.
And these were only 220 horse or something like that. They were not much. Oh yeah, master rod location, number 7 cylinder. So this is,
A third of this stuff.
okay, wow. Okay, so that was a Lycoming R680. That pallet, which one of these? That we were just looking at? This one was that one. This looks like just like misleading stuff. Whatever that is, an aircraft receiver.
When my grandpa did it,
Got propellers on it everywhere. We have a wooden crate. What's that? In the wooden crate.
that would have been where they were out when they started all this.
Oh, there's just a couple little tools. I was expecting like Indiana Jones or something. Oh, so the cylinders look like this inside the boxes.
Minus the cylinder head, right?
Wow. So yeah. So what's all this goo all over?
That's the Cosmo.
Cosmoline is a coating that they had put on military stuff, so no rust or nothing will coat on it.
Oh.
Usually coated with paper, grease and then paper coated everything. To keep
Oh. Okay.
No salt, no moisture can get to it, and it keeps it pristine. And you just take solvent and clean it off.
Makes sense.
They did that to a lot of guns coming across the ocean. Anything that'd come on the boat or anything, they would send it in a Cosmo.
Have the Cosmo in it.
That makes sense. Wow. Okay.
Military was big into that.
Okay, here we go. Packed.
Cleaned it off of a Moisen to get one, so I haven't.
Did you see the
wasn't even
date
worth
on the
a
side of
Moisen.
this? Packed. May 8th, 1950. Cylinder and head assembly.
You know if it has a fabric cover on it, on top of that, that's all fabric.
This right here?
That's, you know it's old.
Yeah.
They ain't fabric coated nothing in a long time.
Packed. 52 pounds and 1.9 cubic feet, in case you were wondering. Okay, and what was in this one? We got just kind of miscellaneous more stuff. There's some more cases. Boy, if you need a Lycoming case, you come to the right place. An aircraft engine valve. My lord. What? That is, I'll be honest with you, I've never seen this outside of a museum. I have never seen,
Valves? Oh, there's a lot of them.
well, but still in the original box,
Oh, yeah?
with the case of them. Look at that.
There's a lot, and there's a lot of
Ranger aircraft
electrical equipment.
engine, a
radios,
brand new
and
Ranger
radios that they would have to
piston.
use, versus obviously not the stuff that we have today, but like stuff
Here, do you
for
wanna
the
see that?
steermen, because they had to have
Look
a
at
hand
that.
radio to talk on it. No, so we have a lot of that, brand new pistons. Well, my uncle has a lot of hand radios and this stuff like that, like back here.
More valves. Eaton. Something, exhaust valve for something. Yep. Brand new throttle. Oh, here we go. Flying the old planes. We probably should read this before we really go any further. Strangely, something that really piqued my interest is that engine on that stand, because that looks very similar to the Cessna 120 engine that I need. I'm gonna go look at that now. Maybe. Well, it's slightly different. This is the C85 that I need, but mine is a -12. This one's a -8. I don't know the difference, but I'd like to find out.
You just put it up with the nail.
Oh, wow. Is that like a homemade thing?
I'm not sure.
Huh. Here,
I
hold it.
wonder if it was something for checking mags on the bench or something.
Could be. These look like screw terminals. So you probably put a wire or something in there. Oh, a hot number. So you probably put your 12 volts in here.
And then
Oh, right here you go. You got positive, ground, positive. Put your volts to it, and it's got a separate needle on there.
yeah. Then a right and a left.
Yeah, because when you open points, it'll make that contact and then not make that contact. So that's pretty neat. Wow. Watch something weird, like out of everything that's here, is like that one thing is just worth the most and all this stuff. Oh, do you know what this is? Do you guys know what this is? It was on the side of the Stearmans. They had this like massive gyro thing that was in there that had all this mass momentum to them, and you went on this and it goes zzz.
Once you got it going, then they can
You pull it out and then you hit the thing on the side and it goes damn, and it shoves a clutch into the prop to turn it over, and that's the starting handle. That's cool. Wow. So these are the lower and upper wings for that thing. And it looks, I mean, this fabric looks brand new. I think they were telling me that he refabricated if that's the right word. All these.
The radial platter.
Yep. I spent about the next 2 hours just going through a few more piles of boxes. Ended up not being able to get a deal with that estate yet. We're still working on it. So fingers crossed that something may come through in the future on that deal. But so far they've not accepted our offer. We haven't came together on that yet. But lots more where this came from. So remember to subscribe so you can keep up on all the adventures. Give this video a like. Always appreciate it if you liked it. If you didn't like it, tell me why. My name is Jimmy, and we're going to go find some more cool airplanes.